that was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, ever.
What is up, guys? This is Mike Dean with First Step Travelers. If you've been keeping up, you just saw that I left Melbourne, Australia, and I took an Air Asia flight through Kuala Lumpur to Cebu City in the Philippines. Today, I want to cover 3 reasons why you need to visit the island of Cebu: adventure, affordability, and the people. I'm also going to cover a few tips and tricks on navigating your way around the island, as well as what each place has to offer. So to get started, to even get to the province of Cebu, you're going to have to fly through Cebu City. Now the city can be a bit congested, but it can also be a lot of fun. Everything here is extremely affordable, and if you meet great people at the hostel like I did, you're definitely in for a fun time. But if you want to just fly in and get out quickly, I could understand that. But I would definitely recommend stopping at Magellan's Cross for a bit of history, as well as the Basilica del Santander. And since it is a city, it's a great place to get all your first world needs met. And I don't think there's many more places on the island with a mall.
I've never heard of this. What is Sony?
So this would be a great opportunity to stock up on snacks, see a movie, or just go bowling with the friends you met. And since we were all going in different directions that day,
Come on, let's have a beer.
a few beers and bowling was a great way to say goodbye. Every single one of us was from a different place, and backpacking on our own, so our bond was real.
Get him, Hennessy. Will she have what it takes? Oh no! Is that English in here?
That was, that was this.
No. So basically, I just won. I'm just gonna put that out there for YouTube, and
So basically,
all the people that
yeah,
need to know that America beat
really badly,
England.
really badly.
America beat England in bowling.
He's just disappointed me, America.
And
I actually
I
did
won.
a lot better than him. Seriously.
Okay, look, it wasn't by much.
Even girl.
You need to pick a side.
My side.
Anyways.
The winning side.
I had an amazing time with this group from the hostel, from partying at Mango Street to just touring around the city, and I really hope to see them all out in the world again. But it was time to say goodbye, because I was headed south to Oslob so that I could swim with whale sharks. So let's talk buses. Buses are the easiest way around the island, and you'll be taking a lot of them if you're staying for a while.
Alright, quick interview.
Okay, go for it.
What's your name?
Taylor,
Where are you from?
Australia.
And what are you doing right now?
I'm sitting on a bus going to Bonjour.
We're heading south right now, and yeah, on the bus, which is quite nice actually. It has Wi-Fi, it's not bad. We haven't paid yet, so
No, could be for free.
could be a free ride. But we're heading south, and we're gonna part ways. We just met today, so
Yes, we did.
it'll be fun. Cheers.
Now, Oslob is famous for one thing: the whale sharks. And this Kansas City boy was definitely going to see some for himself. Now, I couldn't find any available accommodation in Oslob, so I decided to book in a small village called Santander, about 30 minutes away, and then get up early in the morning to go to Oslob. You're going to want to beat the crowds in Oslob, so getting there early is essential.
Bye.
Though, I did make a mistake and get off on the wrong bus stop, so I had to find my way, and I definitely got lost. So I wandered through the village for a bit.
Alright, so right now I'm walking around Santander. Like I said, everybody's always super nice. Everybody's wanting to take pictures and stuff. But yeah, different experience. Definitely a different experience.
As I said before, the people in the Philippines are amazing. Some of the most friendliest and helpful people you will ever meet. A fisherman and his family saw that I was lost and invited me over to eat.
What is? Oh, okay, fish. Alright, I'm gonna try this.
I have to emphasize how amazing the Filipino people are. They had little and asked me for nothing. They simply wanted to help. Their kids were awesome, and we sat and talked about basketball and shared a few laughs. And after I was pointed in the right direction,
Bye, guys.
I grabbed a ride on a tricycle. I eventually got to the small dive resort where I would be staying. struggle to get water pressure is real. Very real. But when I awoke the next morning, I was surrounded by a beautiful ocean view. And after I had a look around, I grabbed a tricycle and headed to the Oslob whale watching.
Alright, so I'm here at the whale watching, and I'm actually the first one here. So I left at 5:30 from my hotel, and I got here right at 6, right when they opened. I'm actually the first one here. So I recommend getting here really early, because I heard it gets incredibly crowded. I'm not the first one here.
It's this crowded when it first opens, so make sure you get there early. But once you get your snorkel and mask, you head out on tiny boats, and the rest you can just see for yourself. Now the whale sharks are being fed, which is why so many are in the area. You're likely to see 3 or 4 at one time. And you can get so close, you can see them looking at you. The feeling is indescribable. These things are so big, they could probably swallow you whole. You feel so small next to them. And it's an incredible feeling watching these gentle giants glide right by you in the water. This experience blew me away. And after about 30 minutes, you crawl back into the boats so they can take you ashore. I would say that that's $21 well spent.
Oh my god, that was cool. I'm talking to the camera. That was cool. That was cool. Really cool.
What's up guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. Cebu was incredible, amazing, I loved it. This was the highlight of my trip, and this is just the beginning of the adventure because there is so much more coming in Cebu. So make sure you like and subscribe so you can watch that. There is plenty more on the island to do, and I'm going to jet through it on my next video. Now I do want to say there is a bit of controversy that surrounds the whale watching because, and I do not know all the facts, but from what I understand, there is a disruption in the migration patterns of these whales doing this. So I will leave that to you to decide and do your own research on if you're thinking about doing this. That being said, I was hoping you noticed that everyone in this video was a solo backpacker, meaning they were traveling by themselves. Not once on this trip did I feel unsafe, and even the women I met along the way said the same thing. Like I said, the people in the Philippines are amazing. Personally, don't believe there's anything to worry about in this area. But I do want to mention the fact that in the city, there is a lot of poverty, especially with children. So that may not be something you're comfortable with seeing, which is very understandable. So I do want to just forewarn you about that if you're thinking about traveling here. A huge shout out to everyone you've seen in this video, my Cebu City family. I miss you guys. I'm really hoping I get to see you all again, even though I've seen some of you already again traveling. Thanks for making my Cebu City experience so much fun. If any of you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I'm gonna finish out the last part of this journey and show you what else the province of Cebu has to offer because it is amazing. Like, subscribe, comment below, share this video, and make sure you look out for the next video coming out soon. We'll see you next time, Travel Nation.